Ever since Kenya Moore made her controversial surprise appearance for the Real Housewives of Atlanta's season 11 finale, fans have been wondering whether or not she'd officially be making her comeback onto the show.
We need to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta because there are rumors circulating that you'll be back next season. So, all I'm asking is there any truth to you at least having conversations with the producers?
I would say there's some truth to that. Conversations.
About you possibly returning?
Conversations.
Now that some of the footage from one of the very first all-cast tapings of the new season has leaked, it looks like in the upcoming season, we are finally going to be getting our fair share of Kenya and a whole lot more. See what I did there? I done told y'all I am back.
Bitch, why you mad?
It's Justin Diego back with another Bingeworthy video. And today, let's talk about how Real Housewives of Atlanta fans are going to be shaking in their boots when they hear about what Bravo is cooking up for season 12. Okay, so I've been saying for a while now that a Kenya Moore comeback is exactly what the Real Housewives of Atlanta needs, and it looks like finally Bravo has decided to listen to me and all of the fans, because whether you love Kenya Moore or if you hate her, you have to admit that she's just good for TV and absolutely perfect for this show. Yes, a couple of days ago, Kenya invited the girls over for a Barbie-themed baby shower for her beautiful baby Brooklyn, and I am just obsessed. As y'all know, Kenya goes all out for her events, and this party for Brooklyn was no exception. It looks like she asked the ladies to show up dressed as their favorite Barbie. Like, where is Dwight Eubanks when you need him? Now, I definitely have to give a shout out to both at Housewives of ATL on Instagram and at The Real Housewives of Atlanta on Instagram, because these exclusive photos and all these images and these videos that I'm going to use in this video definitely helped me to put together such an amazing story. So definitely want to shout you guys out and say thank you for, keeping us in the Real Housewives of Atlanta loop. As you guys know, I have my very own Instagram account that is currently almost exclusively devoted to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I love it when other pages are out there keeping us, in the loop and keeping that tea served hot. So yeah, shout out to y'all. Now, I started getting tagged in these pictures and I was like so shook. Porsha showed up with baby PJ looking like two fabulous black Barbies, and Candy showed up with little Ace and he's looking so cool. I mean, isn't this what we've always wanted from Kenya, Candy, and Porsha? Or is it just me? I love the new relationship between Porsha and Kenya, and I can't wait to see how everything plays out on the show, because if they're trying to play us and they really still hate each other, I hope they realize they're not gonna be able to be fake in our face. Now, y'all know by now that these events barely make the show without serving up just a little drama. And thanks to some leaked footage, I can confirm that this baby Barbie bash was definitely no exception. Over the last couple of weeks, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams and Dennis McKinley have made headlines over and over again after blogs picked up on the fact that Porsha, along with her sister and her mother, had actually unfollowed Dennis on Instagram a few weeks back. And when she saw all of us getting caught up on the tea, she followed his ass right back. Then, just after I released my own video covering the tea, I noticed that I got blocked on Instagram by Dennis, and you know what, y'all, I am so tired of them being in their feelings, because honestly, I feel like in my video, I was actually, almost protecting them, and genuinely so. I genuinely care about Porsha and Dennis, and I genuinely want them to be good, but it's like, dang, did you really expect me to not talk about this at all? I gotta do my job. I got binge watchers depending on me for the tea, but anyways. I started to get notifications from Google saying that major publications were reporting that Porsha had unfollowed Dennis again, and this time they had sources confirming that the two of them had officially split, and I was shocked. Now, I have to say that this is very disappointing news. You know, Dennis blocking me aside, you know, I ain't even really worried about that. I mean, it's just upsetting because we've watched them and we're so devoted to them. And I know from the beginning there was like some shady going on that, you know, coming from Candy about the situation, but a lot of us were looking the other way. And just like Porsha was like, oh, I don't even want to hear about it, I just want to see, you know, my boo, you know, making it, you know, we signed on and we were also delusional. Well, I don't want to say delusional because, you know, is it bad for me to say delusional? Psh, I don't know. We were loyal to a fault. So yeah, if you missed my last video, go back and watch it so that you can get all caught up on this tea. Now, fast forward a bit to this party. Cynthia Bailey and Eva Marcille were seen chit-chatting at the baby Barbie bash, and cameras captured the two of them discussing Porsha and Dennis's situation. And a part of me is judging, but then again, another part of me is like, we see each other.
Was just trying to figure out what she wants to do. So that didn't tell me if they were together, if they're not together, or what. Right. She's coming today? Told me that she's coming. Okay. So, okay, she's coming. She's coming. Yeah, but don't ask her about it.
Yes, in this clip, it's obvious that Bravo is going to have Porsha open up about her situation with Dennis on the show, and I feel like it's fair enough. I mean, we just watched their spinoff and we saw them kind of maneuvering through their relationship, but they also set an expectation with us and made us believe that they were working on actually getting married. So if that's not going to happen, I think that it's only fair for them to walk us through the process of why not? So yes, it looks like we're gonna finally see baby Brooklyn, and you know, it's gonna melt our hearts seeing all of the girls see her in person for the first time. But you know, we're also gonna see these ladies really sit down and get down to business, and they're definitely going to be discussing Porsha's situation. Now, if you remember, I told you guys in my last video that Eva's husband, Michael Sterling, will actually be representing Dennis McKinley in his case against the person who allegedly started all of the rumors that caused his split from Porsha in the first place. So yeah, it makes sense for Eva to be the one to bring this tea to the group, and I suspect that Eva knows a little bit more than she really should. Now, if you feel like Eva is messy for bringing this up at this party, comment below and let me know. Or if you feel like Eva's just doing her job and Eva is really just doing the work of the Lord so that we can, you know, get the tea, comment and let me know that too. Switching gears back to Kenya Moore, I have to say that I am really excited to have her back on the show, and I feel like we helped this happen. I know that a lot of people really wanted this moment, and I just can't wait to see Kenya Moore in mommy mode. And I'ma just be real, I want her in mommy mode, but I also want her in reading mode. Like, I want Kenya to be back in this group stirring the pot, because I feel like last season I had a lot of moments that were a little, you know, dry, and I feel like Kenya would have been there to shake it up and, you know, add some seasoning to the mix, because even like the situation where Nene went crazy, y'all know that Kenya would have been stirring the pot. Kenya would have did scenes with everybody to try and bring Nene down for snatching up on that cameraman. And Kenya would have been all in his interviews spilling us the real tea that's not sugar-coated. Am I right or am I right? Comment and let me know what you want to see from Kenya. Do you want to see her calm and chill, filming with her husband like the good old housewife that we know she is? Or do you want her to be all of that and a little messy too? Now, Brooklyn has already made her TV debut a few weeks back on The Real.
Oh my gosh, girl, where did you get your shoes?
Yes, her little shoes.
Yeah. So pretty.
I just know that you've been going through a lot. You wanted to have her. I'm so happy for you. You know, I think she's kind of like a symbol of hope.
Yes.
Because so many people watched my journey and they knew how important it was for me to have her.
And I feel exactly the way Lonnie Love feels. But at the same time, Kenya, you listen to me. pull up to this phone, TV, or whatever you watch this video, and you listen up. If you piss Bravo off again, it's on you. But you have a chance now to give your fans what they always have deserved, and that's to see you in mommy mode. And I said what I said. If you guys can tell, I am so excited that The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 12 filming has officially started, and I cannot wait for the rumors to start rolling in. And all I want to know is, where was Nene Leakes though? And how is she feeling about this Kenya comeback? Because the last time we checked, the queen was a little panini pressed.
Kenya at Cynthia's party. Tell me about seeing her and why that upset you so much.
Kenya ain't on this show. Let's be clear. Kenya step on this show and feel like she is Queen B. Bitch, you got it wrong. So you good, okay? Be clear about who started this show.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, I am so glad that you guys are here with me while we soup up or slurp up or however you drink all this Real Housewives of Atlanta tea. And I will definitely be appreciative if you guys could like, comment, and consider subscribing to Bingeworthy, because I know this is not your first video. You on your second or third video today, sis. So go ahead and subscribe so that you never miss another video. And I promise I will be back with a whole lot more. Thanks again for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.
What's wrong? Don't know what is right, but